What's up, guys? Today we are going to talk about maybe a less glamorous, less exciting element of fitness, but very, very crucial one that people often ignore or gloss over, and that is proper body positioning and alignment. Okay, and this is really, really important. Okay, to not only perform the exercises properly, get the most benefit from it, but also to prevent injury. Okay, now a little history here. My first gym I ever trained at was Mack's gym. They since closed a long time ago, but that was in Toronto at the Dundas and Bloor area. Mack's gym. Mack was a very, very old school guy. Okay, he actually was in the Japanese internment camps in the 40s during the Second World War, and that's where he learned to fight in there. Actually, but when it came to working out and training with weights and things, he believed that before you can even handle any weight, your alignment has to be spot on. So when I first went there, what he did was he actually gave me a broomstick, and he had me squatting with a broomstick, and he had me doing push-ups, and he wanted to make sure that my alignment, everything was good before I was allowed to really handle actual weights. It's a very traditional, very old school approach, but I'm glad he did that because, I've been able to, knock on wood here, but I've been able to avoid injuries over the years. And I think because I've always had such good alignment, I've always worked on that, and it does make a difference. Okay, and the same thing carries through to martial arts training and everything else too. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the alignment for the squat and the alignment for the push-ups. Okay, and plank. I mean, push-up is a moving plank anyway. Okay, so for the squat, it's very important that you have your back arched and your chest out. Okay, chest out, butt out. What they used to say. Okay, and so what you want to do here is, now if you just kind of squat and you don't do that, what will happen is you kind of lean over like this, and your body will be all out of alignment, your back will be all rounded, and if you're handling weight, it's much worse because you're going to be rounding your back as you extend, making it to a really, really bad good morning exercise. So what you want to do instead is that you want to, first of all, your feet need to be about shoulder width or slightly wider, and feet pointed out. Okay, you can't see my feet, but just trust me, they need to be pointed out. Okay, now on the side here, okay, butt out and chest out. So as you go down, and you can see from the side here, I'm not having excessive leaning, right? I mean, it'll always go forward a little bit, but you don't want to be going over excessively. Okay, go down, 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 down. Push your feet through the ground. Okay, there we go. And basically, you want to go as low as you can without your back rounding. If you go really, really low, there comes a point when it kind of rounds over a bit, and maybe that's a bit too low. Some people may be able to do it. They have more flexibility and they can do it. That's great. But you go as low as you can without that happening. Okay, so for me, right about here, and then up, which is about parallel with the ground. Okay, right about here and up. Okay, so butt out, chest out, butt out, chest out. Now, when we say butt out, it doesn't mean you stick it out like that. It just means that you say that because doing that will arch your back naturally. That's why we say that, but you don't actually try to stick out your butt. Okay, okay. You want to clarify that. So I should say back arched. Maybe it might make a bit more sense. Back arched, chest out, and here. Okay. All right. So really, really work on that. Okay. One of the keys is that you don't want your shoulders to go past your knees. Okay. So here, go to the bottom. Now look down. Are my shoulders behind my knees? Yep. Good. If they're here, it's too far. Okay. So you want them behind your knees. Okay. Now we're going to get on to the push-up. All right. Now, the push-up, as far as holding your body in the right position, a lot of that is psychological. A lot of that is just focusing all your thoughts onto your core. Okay. You don't have to consciously tense it per se. You just need to think about it, and it'll happen. Okay. Here, let me just. I'm going to move over here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We're just going to take a little walk over here. Little walk. There we go. There we go. Touch me. Your first boxing lesson is free. There you go. Okay, here we go. Let's go over here. All right, got the setup here. Come on. Okay, all right. Okay, so here now, when people do the push-up or plank, what often happens is that the butt will either come up or it'll droop like this. Okay, so but that can be avoided if you simply think about it. So start up here and then lower. Okay, wait a second. Does that feel good? Yeah. Think about it. So if you put all your thoughts on your hands or your arms, you will tend to go forward, or your butt will come up. Okay, you're not going to be putting it in the right spot. So regardless of whether or not you're doing plank or push-up, focus on your core, because that's the center of your body. And then focus on the core. You go down, 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 and up. Down, 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 and up. See? So just focus on the core, and doing that alone will help to align you. Okay, but just when you go all the way down and tap your nose on the floor or come close to it, you should not feel your stomach touching the ground. If you do, it's drooping too much. Okay, so here I'm going right down here. There we go. See? If you feel your stomach touching, obviously it means you're drooping. Okay, and if your butt is sky high, that's not good either. Okay, so just one thing that's good is try and do it alongside a mirror and just look at yourself. Don't get to the point where you have to rely on that, but just look at yourself in the mirror and just see if you're straight. And again, I can't emphasize enough, you need to focus on your core. Just put all your thoughts on your core and make it straight. Okay, so here we go. That's it. So those are the two major exercises I want to go over. From there, if you get the alignment for the squat and you get the alignment for the push-ups and planks and things, that opens the door for countless other exercises. Okay, but if you don't have that and then you try and do all this other stuff, it's just not going to work, because you're going to be building upon a bad foundation. Okay, so anyways, I hope found this useful. As usual, if you have any questions, send me a message. And if you want to visit my website, that's www.chriswongfitness.com. Okay, so talk to you guys soon. Okay.